Hello guys and welcome to the video. This is a Diablo 3 basics guide. Now I've been making YouTube content for Diablo 3 for almost 6 years now. On the 30th of January, 6 years I'm making Diablo 3 content here on YouTube. So I've always done the more advanced stuff and I've never actually done a basics series of guides. So this is for you new players out there coming to the world of Sanctuary, okay? So let's get straight into it. Today's video is about the different game modes of Diablo 3 and what you can do within that, like those modes, okay? So let's go over to the first one straight away. Okay guys, so basically there is 3 modes of Diablo 3, okay? So you've got the campaign mode, which is basically the story of the game. You get to explore the whole world of Sanctuary and basically get all the way through to the boss fight, okay? And also learn some about the lore of the game as well. And then you've got adventure mode. This is basically the guts of the game. This is where the main game is. The adventure mode is where you do all your main stuff, making your character increase in power, farming crazy strong loot, etc, etc. This is the main game mode of Diablo 3, adventure mode. You can only go to adventure mode once you've completed the campaign though. And then you've got a third mode that was introduced not too long ago called Challenge Rifts. This is a custom mode where you get to play another player's character to get leaderboard rankings and some fat loot as well on top. Okay, nice. So let's start off with adventure mode and we'll explain each one piece by piece. Right, boom, start again. So basically we're going to go through every basics there is, like completely from scratch, okay, completely from scratch. Let's quickly go to Act 1. Nice. Okay guys, first on the list is the stash, okay, so you go to this chest here, and basically in here you got these different tabs here as well, and basically you can store all your items in here, okay. Use your space wisely, because you'll soon run out of space like I have here, because I've got way too much gear. This is all the best gear I've farmed in the game over many years of Diablo 3, but it's completely full up for me now, so you can get extra tabs here. You can buy them from gold. I've got them capped out at the moment, but also when you follow the seasonal quests, basically Diablo has seasons as well. If you complete those quests, you can actually extend the amount of capacity you have. And also if you buy the Necromancer DLC pack as well, you're going to get an extra 2 tabs as well on top, so you can extend this eventually. Okay, just play seasons as well, especially, and you unlock more tabs as you complete the quests each season. Nice. So yeah, you can change also on here. You can change your icons on PC. You just right click here. And you can change the icon for that particular thing. So say you want all your set items, for instance, there, you can click on that, now it's changed to green, okay? So you can do that, only gear for your Crusader or whatever, okay? So you can change the icons there as well. It's quite neat actually. And yeah, that's pretty much the stash, man. Basically, it's nice and easy. And you just pop your stuff in there and you're good to go, okay? Nice. Okay guys, next item here is the Armory, okay? And the Armory saves your loadouts for your character. So say right now this is a pushing build, a solo pushing build I'm playing here right now for my Witch Doctor. Okay, so rather than me going to the stash and picking up all this other gear to do another build, say a speed farming build, I'll just go to the Armory, and there it is, it's already saved here. So what you do, you put all your equipment on your character exactly how you want, and same for your skills as well, put all your skills on your bar exactly how you want, and you go to the Armory and you just hit save. And that's it, and you save it here, and you get to call it whatever you want. Okay, and so I'm going to call this one right now Zuni Master GR Solo build. Okay, then say I want to do a speed farming build, say here, I'll just click on here. This one's not set up at the moment because I'm missing some gear. And I'll just press equip, and boom, I'll be set up for my speed farming build. So it just saves you a lot of time. It's really nice. And yeah, it's cool. It's really cool actually. I really like the Armory, man. It's not been around that long either actually. Okay guys, we've got now here, we've got the Book of Cain. The Book of Cain right here will identify any legendary items that are not identified in your backpack. It will do all of them in one go, nice and efficient. Back in the old days, we had to right click on everything. We had to right click to identify all the gear. It used to take forever. So thank God Book of Cain finally come in, man. And you can identify all your stuff. Nice. Okay guys, next spot over here. It varies in each zone because there's different zones, but I tend to go to Anton. Right here is where you hire your followers. Okay, so right now I'm using my Templar. Okay, but right, you can also hire the Enchantress as well. And they've all got their own different skills like charms and stuff. Templar tends to do more healing and things like that. Then you got the Scoundrel. Well, unfortunately, no one really uses it anymore because he's not that good, but he's got some cool voiceovers as well. But basically, right here is where you hire your followers. You can outfit them with some bits and bobs of gear as well, rings, necklaces, weapons, and a token as well. And yeah, they're more or less support characters. Just keep yourself alive. I'd tell you, a lot of people tend to use a Templar because he tends to be the best choice most of the time for like the heals and stuff. Nice. Okay then, so let's go over to the next one, guys, which is the NPC crafters. Okay, so there's quite a few crafters in the zone. Covetous Shen, this dude here, is all about gems and jewellery. Okay, gems and jewellery. This is where you go to make all your gems upgrade to the higher tier gems. Got a ton over here already pre-made. So basically you can turn your lowbie gems and upgrade them using gold and other materials to a higher tier gem. Highest tier gem you can make is Flawless Royal. Flawless Royal all up to the top. Okay, so basically, yeah, you can also make your amulets here, your rings, if you've got recipes as well. Hellfire amulets and rings. The recipes for those are in Act 2 from Squirt the Peddler. Lovely. Right, let's go over to Miriam now. Miriam is the artisan. Okay, at Miriam, you can re-roll your gear. Okay, so say you got an item, I don't know, say this one here for instance. We've got this Zunimaster cloth pants here for instance. Okay, so say I want to change the Plague of Toads damage to say armor. I'll just click on the Plague of Toads damage item here. Click on this question mark. These are the possible rolls it could be. Okay, so what I'm looking for right now is armor. So you just hit this. This is the materials it takes. So blues, yellows, Forgotten Souls we get from destroyed legendary items. Death Breath drops from elite packs. The blue and yellow guys in the zones, man. It's replaced properly. It costs you a bit of gold as well. And we're looking for armor. We didn't get it, so we'll just take that for now. Select property. Every time you re-roll, it will cost you more and more gold to re-roll. Okay, so press it again until you get what we want. There we go. Now we've got our armor roll. Bang, another item is done. You can only re-roll one item. Okay, right? Sorry, one affix. So now we've got the armor roll. That's all we can re-roll now. So I can't re-roll the Intentional Vitality. So make sure you choose the correct value to re-roll. Okay, it's very, very important. Okay, so don't muck up your rolls. Okay, you don't want to find, say, like a primal item, say like this, and muck up the roll. Okay, because you can't go back. Okay, you can't go back. Make sure you roll the correct thing. Also, guys, on Miriam, you can do transmogrify. You can change, as long as you've looted that item, you can unlock its skin. Okay, once you unlock that skin, so right now I've got the Mamjur's carving knife skin on my Sacred Halfster, so it looks like this because I really like the look of it. But you can also change it to, I don't know, a hamburger if you wanted to, or a wizard spike, etc. So just for aesthetics, basically. I really do like this spear, actually, the Ekanesh man. So you click on that, and boom, and now we've got our spear on our back. So it's really, really cool, man. And also on here, you can also change the dyes of your armor. So just go to the dye armor tab, right click on your piece of your armor. So you want to change your chest plate. Right now I've got this dyed green. Okay, so it tells you there as well. Forester's dye. So say I want to turn it black, you just go click on that, and boom, and go. Actually, it looks really cool. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's do full black armor, yeah? So it will stay onto the same dye. So now I've just right clicked to my shoulders now. Now I go to my gloves, now my legs, and my boots. Actually, that looks really dope. Actually, that looks really cool, man. Oh my god, that looks I used to use this skin years ago, actually. Oh my god, actually, I'm going to keep this on. That looks absolutely sick. Oh yeah, I used to rock this look years and years ago. I forgot how cool it looks. I'm definitely running this for Season 16, boys. Look at that. Wow, that's great. So, yeah, that's basically what Miriam can do. She re-rolls your gear. You can change the look of your gear. And you can change your dyes. I'm definitely rocking that black dye. That black dye looks absolutely fantastic. Okay, guys, over here we've got the Blacksmith. Hadric Eormon. Good old Hadric, man. Here you can craft all your weapons and stuff if you want to. If you've got recipes, you can make some legendary ones here. Most of the time, the legendary weapons here ain't that great. They're more like starter gear. You get the recipes from this stuff here from doing bounty missions in the zone, killing green goblins off as well. Okay. Also, there's a one recipe you can get from Mathiel, who's in Act 5, the main boss. This dude here, kill him. He drops a recipe as well for the braces, Reaper's Wraps as well. He even drops one there. So, but we go in a more in-depth guide about other stuff like that in the future. But here, basically, you can make weapons, armor. You can salvage your gear. So, say you got something here that you really don't want, you can blow this up here. So you just click on salvage, click on that item. I ain't gonna blow this up because it's a perfect item there, but you get the idea. You can blow it up, and then you would get materials for blowing those items up. So if you blow up a white item, you get reused material, which is this one, your reusable parts. If you blow up a blue item, you get arcane dust. You blow up a yellow item to salvage it down. Basically, you get your Veil Crystal. If you blow up a legendary, sorry, salvage, I would say blow up, man, I've been saying that for years. If you destroy and salvage a legendary item, you would get Forgotten Souls, okay? You get 1 for a standard legendary, 3, I think, 2 or 3 for an ancient, and 15 for a primal item, okay? The red ones, okay? So that's how you get the mats. Also, you can repair all your broken items here as you die in the game. If you're a softcore, you can repair your armor, okay? If your armor gets to a certain point, you'll get an icon up here saying basically your armor's wrecked, it will no longer affect you. So make sure you're in tip-top condition, guys, by repairing after each run you do. Nice. Okay, so we've done it. So another NPC a lot of people hate and love is Cardano. Now Cardano is a blood merchant, okay, blood shard merchant. You get these blood shards from killing Rift Guardians and greater Rift Guardians, and also there's a goblin as well that can also drop these blood shards, okay? So basically once you accumulate a certain amount of blood shards, right here I've got 2 of 1,600, you can raise your cap of blood shards by pushing higher solo greater rifts. I will do a separate video about rifts in the future, but basically you get these blood shards, you come up to her and you can buy a mystery item, okay? So you can right click here, mystery weapon, mystery orbs, whatever you want, okay? Every time you click this, it's got a chance to be blue item, yellow item, legendary item, ancient item, or even possibly primal ancient item if you've unlocked GR70 solo. Again, like I said, we'll go over rifts in another video because otherwise this video would be about like 2 hours long. Okay, so yeah, you've got different tabs. You've got weapons here, armor, and trinkets, so amulets and rings. Generally, when you're using your blood shards and you're first playing Diablo, you want to go for the most cheapest items first. Okay, go for the cheapest items first, because if you're doing weapons and stuff, it's really hard. It's really hard to get, you know, what you want at 75 blood shards pop. Always try to spend the cheaper ones first, and once you get all that gear that you've got now, then you can go and start gambling on the higher end items, okay, like these ones here if you want to. But honestly though, just do the 25 shards ones first, see all that perfect gear, then blow your shards on the higher end stuff, okay. Nice. Okay then, so that's all the followers. Okay guys, then we've got over here, you've got the obelisk, the Nephilim obelisk, okay. So when you click on this here, Nephilim Rift, in Nephilim Rifts, it's a standard rift. You run through. There's a progress bar. I won't do it now because I want to keep this video nice and tight and sweet. So as you run through a Nephilim Rift, you'll be counting monsters and things like that. You kill those monsters. There's a progress bar. When the progress bar hits to the top, a Rift Guardian will spawn. When you kill the Rift Guardian, he will drop you blood shards, which we just talked about, gold, materials, and more importantly, he will drop you greater Rift Keystones. Okay. So once you get Greater Rift Keystones, then you can unlock a Greater Rift, okay? And this scales pretty much up indefinitely. The higher the Rift, the more experience you will get. You get tons of blood shards. It's very similar to a Nephilim Rift. The only difference is it won't drop no gold. It will not drop no loot. It will only drop loot on the Rift Guardian kill right at the end. So it's the same sort of thing. You go through the Rift, you build up a progress bar, the Rift Guardian will spawn, you kill it, and you're normally rewarded with a ton of loot actually. So we get a lot of loot in the game. So what a lot of us tend to do is, obviously, you know, doing GR 120 solo, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to take you a long time to do it. So what you would really want to do is do fast rifts. What a lot of people tend to do is like level 60 ones, 12 or 13 rifts, and just quickly go through it to accumulate a lot of wealth and a lot of experience. Greater rifts is the best way to gain experience in Diablo 3 to empower your Paragon. I will do a separate video about Paragon and the Great Rifts, guys, in the future. We're just going to keep it nice and basic today, but you'll be spending a lot of time at this obelisk, man. So standard Nephilim rifts for gold, materials and stuff like that, and of course keys as well. And then Greater Rifts for experience as well. And also, in Greater Rifts, guys, you will get legendary gems as well. There's 13 to collect. As you go through the Greater Rifts, you'll get these gems. You can upgrade these gems for higher effects. You know, these legendary gems go into your jewelry slots here, here, and here. So amulet and rings only. Okay? And then, yeah. You'll be upgrading these gems, and it will make your character stronger and stronger and stronger. So right here I've got rank 120 Stricken for the Rift Guardian damage, and making the trap for more general DPS, and this pet gem here for even more pet damage. So the higher the rank the gem, the more effect it has. Nice. Okay, so let's go over now to goblins. Okay, so in general rifts here, Nephilim Rift standard rifts here, goblins can spawn. There's a lot of different types of goblins in the game, but they will only spawn in Nephilim Rifts here. They do not spawn in Greater Rifts whatsoever. And also the goblins will also spawn in the world of Sanctuary. So press your M key or equivalent on console or Nintendo Switch. They will spawn randomly around in these zones as well, okay? Also, only a rainbow goblins spawn in adventure mode. The rainbow goblins will not spawn in Nephilim Rifts. It's only in adventure mode. And also bandit shrines, which is the rarest shrine in the game, will only spawn in these zones somewhere. They're very rare. Once you find one, click on it, tons of goblins will spawn. Make sure you invite your friends when you find one, because they'll get their own loot as well. It's a really nice way to get a ton of loot and the materials super quick. Nice. Okay, guys, then we got Keen Eye's Cube, man. Now, Keen Eye's Cube is a bit of a complicated beast. There's a lot you can do with it. I will do a separate video for Keen Eye's Cube. But you get Keen Eye's Cube. It's like another artisan crafting station. But you get Keen Eye's Cube from Act 3, and you get it from the ruins of Seshron. Go into this zone, run all the way through. There'll be another doorway going to a second zone, and you'll find it on top of a pedestal with a little ghostly dude next to him, okay? So click on that, and you'll get your Keen Eye's Cube. Make sure you talk to Zoltan and Cool before, because he gives you a quest to basically find the cube. So make sure to talk to Zoltan and Cool first, go to the ruins of Seshron, run through that whole zone, go to the second zone, and you'll find it on top of a pedestal. Click on that, bam, and then Keen Eye's Cube will be in all your towns, okay? Keen Eye's Cube basically is a massive crafting station. Like I said, I will do a separate video for Keen Eye's Cube, but basically I'll do a quick brief here. You can extract legendary powers from your gear into these slots here to further your power of your character. You can craft stuff, you can change material color types, all sorts of stuff. You know, you can empower your gear using Cannon Spare Recipe that makes your damage do go even higher. There's a lot of stuff you can do with Keen Eye's Cube, and even summon some secret portals to other worlds for more treasure and loot. It's really cool, actually. Nice. Okay, guys, now one of the main things you can do in adventure mode is bounties. Okay, now bounties give you these heroic chests here. Okay, so basically in all the zones here, if you complete these quests here in any order that you like, once you complete all these quests, you will be awarded this chest of loot, okay? In this chest of loot, there's all sorts of crafting materials, okay? But mainly, though, it's for the bounty materials. So if we go to our crafting tab here, it's for these here. Now, these things are gold dust, okay? These things let you craft certain stuff at the blacksmith, but more importantly, lets you reforge your gear at the cube, okay? Now, if you want to improve your character's power, reforging, this one here on page 2 is one of the key ways to do it. So you put an item in here, you hit fill, you hit transmute, then this item will be completely reforged. It's like getting a brand new item. It could be a standard legendary, an ancient legendary, or even a primal legendary. This is one of the reasons why everyone comes to adventure mode, is to do these bounties and hopefully get an upgrade on your item. So it's like targeting an item to reforge it to get it to a better state. Okay, nice. So yeah, so once you've done your bounties, just do them in all acts. Oh, wrong button. So just go to Act 1, clear all these ones here, then Act 2, then Act 3, Act 4, okay? And then, of course, Act 5 right at the end. If you're playing a 4-player group, make sure you've got speed farming builds on. There's tons of guides out there for speed farming builds for all the classes. I've got tons here on my channel, especially with Witch Doctor. Best way to do it is, like I said, is do this in a 4-player game. Everyone goes into one act themselves. Don't all go into one act. You know, everyone splits up. So what I tend to do is, you know, everyone goes into one act. Then right at the end, we all meet up at Act 5 and clear it, because Act 5 is quite large. It takes quite a long time to do. So that's what I personally like to do anyway. And then once you're all done, once you complete those quests, you just go up to Tyrell, you just click on him, and he goes, blah, 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 well done, Nephilim, and he'll drop you that chest. The chest will pop in your backpack here, you right-click it, inside that chest will be these materials here, there will be gold, also reusable parts, arcane dust, veil crystal as well. Death Breaths only drops from elite packs in rifts, okay? It don't, DBs do not drop in greater rifts here. And then drop in Nephilim Rifts and in adventure mode. So basically, if you see a named blue mobs or a named yellow mob, once you kill them, they'll drop DBs. Okay, and then use that as well to craft. Nice, guys. One more thing, which is Hellfire amulets. Okay, so it's one more crafting station. So per se to say, if you look on the map here, you see that little key here, Odig the Key Warden. Okay, Odig the Key Warden. And there's basically 4 key wardens in the game. So you've got one here. You can't miss it. There's a key there. Then Act 2, there's one, where is it? I've gone blind, guys. There it is. Oasis, another key warden here. That one over here in the Stone Fort, there he is, the Stone Fort. And you got Act 4 as well, which is in the Gardens of Hope, okay? You can't miss it. Once you zone into that area, there'll be a purple arrow on your mini-map. Just run up to it, kill this dude, he's really easy to kill. And he'll drop you these machines, okay? He'll drop you these machines here. Basically, these machines force a portal open to the Uber area. The Uber area is where I am right now in Act 1. Just run over here. There's a secret door here. Just use any DPS skill, you get to the Heretic's Abode. Then you come into here, and then you just right-click these portals, and you run in here and you fight these bosses. These bosses, once you kill them, will drop gold loot as well and stuff like that. But more importantly, they drop Hellfire amulet parts. These stuff here, Lyrics of Regret, Vada Putris, Idols of Terror, and Heart of Fright. This one is an old one that you can't get anymore. Okay, so once you kill those bosses, you've got those materials, you will go to Act 2. To the Hidden Camp, and there's some recipes from Squirt the Peddler. So go to Miscellaneous here, and you can buy Hellfire Ring and Hellfire Amulet. Okay, Hellfire Amulet is the one you want to go for most of the time. Hellfire Ring gives you a bit of the XP bonus and throws this very weak fireball. It's not really good, but Hellfire Amulet from here is a great item. It's very, very cool. Then once you've done that, you can just go over to the jewelry dude, go over to Shen, and go to Forged Jewelry. And you'll take those materials. It takes 10 Forgotten Souls, and the materials here. And you click on that craft, and hopefully we get a good one. Oh, okay, it's not great. This one's not great. Okay, it's not fantastic, but yeah, that's the idea. So that's where it is. It's in Act 1. Also, guys, with your items in your backpack as well, on PC it's left control. Okay, but you can show the highest rolls for that particular item. Okay, the highest roll for that particular item. So. A non-ancient main stat can go up to 750 on an amulet, for instance. Then a primal can go all the way up to 1,000 intelligence on an item like this sort of thing. Okay, so that way you can see what that particular item can roll the highest sort of thing. So it's like say you're very new to the game, because oh, okay, I've just got a crit chance on my gloves. I'm not sure what the highest value it can be. You just hold down Control or Console equivalent, and it'll pop up with that information right there. Nice and easy, man. And you goes, oh, okay, this item can roll up to 10 crit, 50 CHD. Oh, it can roll up to 1,000 intelligence because it's ancient. Ancients can roll up to 1,000 intelligence on certain items, etc., etc. So it's different for rings as well. Like a ring here, this non-ancient ring here, is can only roll up to 500 intelligence because. But if you get an ancient one, oh well, this one doesn't have it. But where's an ancient one? Oh, it basically can roll up to 650. Basically, it can go up to 650. I don't have one here, unfortunately. We've got any ones right there? There you go, there we go. We've got one here. So, yeah, we go. We've got a raw ring range here. So, an ancient one can roll up to 650 as well. With item rarities, you basically got a standard ancient. Then, you got a standard legendary like this one here. Then the border will go orange when you find an ancient item. And that lets you augment that item with the can spare recipe in the cube. Well, like I said, I'll do a separate video about the cube in the future, don't worry. I'm going to do a big series of videos to guide you guys through the world of Sanctuary, man, to get the best out of the game. So, yeah, so you've got 3 tiers. You've got standard legendary, which is like this one here, with no border. Then you've got ancient legendary, which has raised stats. If it's a weapon, you also have raised main DPS as well. It goes up and up and up. And then you've got a primal item. A primal item is basically the top tier loot you can find in the game. It's extremely rare. Very, very rare. And I've had some amazing moments with this game finding primal gear. Like I said earlier in this video, you can only get primal gear unlocked once you beat GR70 solo in the game. Okay, so you just go to the obelisk here. And once you beat GR70 solo, within the timer, you unlock primals, okay? You unlock primals. Primal drop rate is extremely rare. It's roughly 0.4. 0.4. I believe Ancient is around about 10% chance, I think, every time that item drops. So 0.4 for this. And legendaries, you get a lot of stuff. But most of the time, you'll be breaking down stuff and materials that you don't need. Always follow up a guide as well, boys and girls, when you're building up your character. You don't actually want to blow something up, destroy something at the forge, for instance, that is valuable, and you're like, oh no, I need that item again, you know what I mean? It's like, oh no, sort of thing. So make sure you you keep the right gear. Follow our guide. There's great guides out there. Check out DiabloFans.com, fantastic place, a massive resource. I post my stuff on there as well. And Icy Veins is really cool as well. Okay, and of course here on YouTube as well. Just do a search for build guides and you'll find loads and loads of stuff. Okay, I think I've gone through everything. Guys, the second video will all be everything about rifts, okay? Well, I'll go in deep detail about rifts and greater rifts in the second video. Guys, thank you very, very much, man. I hope you enjoyed this basics guide. Once again, feel free to like and subscribe and share this video, especially with those new players out there on the Nintendo Switch. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, have fun in Sanctuary. I hope you enjoyed the day. Cheers. Thanks again, guys, for watching the video. Big shout out to everyone as well who's supporting me on Patreon as well, man. We have a few new guys on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for keeping my dream job alive. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.